It was a cold morning. The sky was gray. The house felt empty. Everything was quiet. She was sitting alone in her room. A small box was in her hand. Her heart felt uneasy. She did not know why. She opened the box slowly. Her hands were shaking a little. Her breath became slow. She looked inside. The box was empty. Her heart stopped for a moment. Her eyes opened wide. She whispered softly, "No." Her voice was full of fear. She looked again and again, but it was still empty. Her hands started shaking badly. Her chest felt tight. She stood up quickly. She could not think clearly. She checked the bed. She checked the table. She checked the floor. She checked every corner. But the ring was not there. Her breathing became fast. Her eyes became wet. A deep fear came inside her heart. She sat down slowly on the floor. Her body felt weak. She whispered, "I lost it." Silence filled the room. Only her breathing could be heard. She closed her eyes. Tears started falling. She remembered him. Her heart felt pain. She saw his smile in her memory. She saw his eyes. She remembered the day he gave her the ring. He was standing close. His voice was soft. He said, "Keep it safe. It is my promise." She smiled that day. She felt safe. She felt loved. She said, "I will never lose it." But now, everything felt broken. Her eyes filled more with tears. She whispered again, "I am sorry." She stood up again. Her heart was still heavy, but she did not stop. She started searching again. She searched the kitchen. She searched the living room. She checked under the sofa. She checked behind doors. She checked again and again. Her hope was still there, but her fear was growing. Her hands were tired. Her body was weak, but her heart was still running. It was searching. It was hoping. Then she stopped for a moment. The house felt too quiet. The silence was painful. She took her phone slowly with shaking hands. She called him. Her eyes were full of tears. He answered. His voice was calm. "Hello? Hello." Her voice broke. "I lost the ring." He became silent for a moment. That silence felt heavy. Then he spoke softly. "Don't panic. Breathe slowly." She cried harder. "I can't find it anywhere," he said gently. "Listen to me. Calm down. Think slowly. Where did you last see it?" She closed her eyes. She tried to remember through her tears. "Yesterday. I went outside near the garden." He replied softly. "Okay. Go there. Slowly. I am with you." Hearing his voice, she felt a little strength. Not full, but enough to stand. She stood up slowly. Her heart was still shaking. She walked outside the house. The air was cold. The sky was still gray. The wind touched her face, but she did not feel it. Only her fear was strong. He stayed on the phone. I am here, he said. Don't rush. Take slow steps. She entered the garden slowly. Everything looked quiet, empty, still. Her heart started hurting more. She looked near the plants. She looked near the stones. She looked in the grass. She bent down again and again. Her hands became dirty, but she did not care. Her tears were falling on the ground. She whispered, "Please, I need you." He heard a voice and said softly, "I know it hurts, but don't lose hope. I am still here with you." She kept searching. Minutes passed. Then more minutes. Time felt slow. Her hope started breaking. Her body felt tired. She stopped for a moment and looked down with broken eyes. "I can't." She whispered. Then, suddenly, a small light reflected in the grass. A tiny shine. Her heart jumped. "I see something," she said with shaky voice. He quickly said, "Check carefully." She knelt down slowly. Her hands were shaking badly. Her heart was beating fast. She touched it gently. It was the ring. For a moment, she could not move. Everything became silent inside her. Then tears came fast. Relief, pain, love, all together. "I found it," she cried softly. On the phone, he stayed silent for a second. Then he said gently, "I told you, don't give up." She cried and smiled at the same time. Her voice broke. "I am sorry," he replied softly. "It's okay. Just don't scare me like this again." She nodded while crying. "I won't." She held the ring close to her heart, very tight. Her hands were still shaking, but her heart felt lighter now. She walked back slowly to the house. The wind was calm now. The sky looked softer. His voice was still with her on the phone, calm, warm, safe. And in that moment, she understood something deeply. Love is not only in things. Love is in feelings. Love is in the person who stays.